What's going on YouTube? Hope you're all doing well. You joined me on Thursday, which is 4 days after the Haynes Farm Open, and my body ain't feeling too bad. The only thing I've got, which is a little bit frustrating, but I've had it before, is tendinitis type sensation in more so my left bicep, but where the bicep attaches into the forearm and it sends the whole forearm into like a spasm. It's pretty gross, which that will need addressing and looking after before I start hammering stones for my next competition. I can't really do this facing you. I've not really thought about this. I need to put some carby scoops into my drink. I chose to do it on here, which is a bit dumb. Bear with me, people. Enjoy how I look from behind. Look at my neck rolls. Aren't they good? Just years of eating and being bald. Yeah, I've got to look after my bicep tendons a little bit. I did some. Oh, that's a fucking disaster. My weed. Right, I'm gonna have to get a fucking towel for that. For fuck's sake.
A few moments later.
Fucking far from ideal. That'll do. It's better than nothing. Anyway, what's going on? Oh, for fuck's sake. What is going on here?
What is going on here?
Right, just not touch anything for a moment. Yeah, my body's not holding up too bad. There you go. Cognitively, I'm a little bit fucked, which is to be expected, but it's all good. I've got a couple of sessions. I've got a session to do today and a session to do on Saturday. Today's Thursday, which I've already said that. There's going to be a lot of that on this because I'm not drunk. My brain's just not working very well yet and hasn't been for the last 4 days. For the 2 days after the competition on Monday and Tuesday, my nose was bleeding a lot as well. So I'd definitely ruptured something in my nose just going to town on the old tractor pull. Blood pressure's fine before anyone puts a comment in. Check your blood pressure, mate. Blood pressure's not bad, actually. So I have news, some exciting news. And I'll start with this, and I feel like it's appropriate being stood in front of legend Josh Maley as I talk about my new coach. It's happened, people. I want a coach. I want guidance. I need to find the right coach for me, and it's not that there was anything wrong with Shane. Shane's fantastic. He's got people to fucking world's strongest man now. He's a very capable bloke, but I just need to find the right coach for me. If anyone's ever done therapy, it's kind of the same thing. You'll go to certain therapists and stuff and it won't work. You'll eventually find a therapist that you just connect with. And that's because relationships is without doubt the most important thing. Most of you can probably guess who my coach is. And if you haven't guessed, you need to follow my shit more closely. But Mr. Ben Glasscock is my new coach, which I'll be honest, I'm so fucking excited about. I did inquire with Ben at the same time I inquired with Shane, but I was very transparent with Ben and just said let me know what the score is, how much is it, blah, blah, blah. I am going to inquire with Shane and see how things are with him as well. And all that basically happened was Ben kind of already knows me, so didn't need to ask me a lot of questions. When I inquired with Shane, Shane asked me a fuck ton of questions. Plus the relatability that Shane's got a young boy as well, similarly to me. It just felt right at the time, and I was like, well, I'm not, neither guy's going to be upset if I pick the other. So, they know they're good mates anyway, and obviously Shane coaches Ben, so there's no weirdness. Do you know what I mean? With that, I'm now working with Ben, which is sick, and already with Ben, I'm excited because we're going to have a slightly more of a collaborative approach because we've already got a relationship. Obviously, I'm massively into him and he's only slightly into me, but that will change. But no, I'm just really, really excited to be working with someone that's as passionate about coaching as Ben is. I need to have someone that is similar to me in terms of that fucking energy. And Ben's all about his coaching and all about his strongman, which is similar to me. So that's what we're doing. And today is session 1 with Ben, albeit restoration sessions, just some relaxed stuff, a lot of stretching. I'm stood on the mat that I just got fucking wet. I'm going to be working a lot through that. And I'm going to be chatting to you guys as I go, talking about the goals moving forward, addressing a few other bits and pieces as we go. There's loads of exciting stuff happening, and I need to keep my feet on the ground to appreciate it all. So let's get into the first little stretch. How did that do that? How did I do that? How did I do that? Made it record and I don't know. We're here now. Apparently this is called the world's greatest stretch, and I can confirm I am the fucking world's worst at it. I love doing stuff like this though. Still a little bit sick, I will admit. You find out that you're really, really bad at something. It's something I forgot for a while. Whilst continually being bad at stuff, I let myself get frustrated. Oh, I should be better at this. Why should you? You never do it. This might suck through my foot. No, we're okay. That forearm here is meant to go on the floor, but I can't get there. And then up. Oh. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? Am I definitely doing that right? Yes, cunt's just on his elbow. The stretch has 4 parts. First, I rotated the wrong way. It's meant to be same arm as the leg. It's not. Well, that's fine. Fuck knows what I've just stretched. Your pads. I thought you said pants. I was like, see what? Can you grab my pants? I think they're the kind of hellos I need off everyone. Hey Ben. Hey. You okay? Yeah, you. Can you grab my pants? Of course I can.
I was going to go, does it help take dinnies out of the comps? But...
Yes. In short, yes. This is going up there. It's this forearm. It comes near the floor, then it can't go near the fucking floor. Rotate that way, you can't. Fucking hell. Feels like fucking RPE 11. If anyone's keen-eyed and notices the mud on my socks, it's because it rained today and I wore Crocs. Most gym babes would have changed them before coming to the gym. But that's not me, ho. I'm as real as they get. Oh! Apparently that's meant to have loosened my hips off, but now my arsehole hurts. I love all this new stuff. Threading the needle. Fucking thread my arse. Huh. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, I feel that in my arsehole. The guy on the video put his ear on the floor. Are you sure? He fucking did and all, yeah. Alright, mate. Look at me, I weigh 70 kilos and I'm bendy. But you can't come third at fucking Haynes Farm Open though, can you, boy? Can you, boy? I am the fucking definition of elegance. You wouldn't believe that I actually did 3 years at drama school and trained ballet during those 3 years. I was also in a dance group when I was a teenager, a break dance group, and I can still stand on my head and spin on it, but I'm not doing that now. And I can still walk on my hands as well, and I ain't doing that now either. All of that elegance was lost when I chose powerlifting, because powerlifting is without doubt, alongside bodybuilding, which I did after powerlifting, one of the most two-dimensional things you can train. Get really, really big and fucking so immobile. I feel stretched. Lat stretches, we can do them 45 seconds per side. Here's a band I made earlier. What am I going to attach it to? Oh. I'm not timing this. It's 45 seconds, which in my world is a very long time. Very long time. Some may class it as all night. The best part about this is I've never chatted so much shit in my life. And most people will think that I'm like off me nut on pre, but it's fucking 7 o'clock in the evening and I haven't had any caffeine other than my morning coffee today. I'm keeping the caffeine fairly low post-comp, so it's a little bit more effective when I decide to use it. I'm just in a good mood, mate. Just podiumed at a comp, do you know what I mean? Had a belter. Absolute belter. And to think I nearly didn't do it. What a cunt. Wow. That just hit me in the face and made it feel really inappropriate. Right. Prone something swimmers. Yeah, bastard. Come here. Move them all the way around there, fuck them shoes off. Turn my hands over. Put my hands on my back, that's gone well. Elbows down. Elbows up. And back round. I fucking nailed that. I'm almost so mobile, this stuff's actually pointless. All right, so next, and this is where the collaboration between me and Ben comes in, because he's put in some Wenin style warm-ups for me. But he's put in face pulls, LU raises, and press-ups with protraction. But this will probably be better like that, wouldn't it, let's be honest. I'm not going to do the press-ups because they're going to irritate my bicep tendon. Just a few of them push-ups off the floor just standing up. They're not so great. So I'll do face pulls with a band. That's just here and ready to go, isn't it? So load up, boys. What's crazy as well is I am so much more mobile now as a 140, let's call it 5 kilo strongman, than I was as a 120 kilo bodybuilder. I'm much more faster, fitter, more dynamic. It's crazy to think that although this is bad in terms of my mobility, the stuff that I do when I do all this on the floor mobility stuff, it's nowhere near as bad as it would have been 3 years ago when I was bodybuilding, which is just crazy. It's probably a bit heavy, this. They love it. They love it. Pulls to my face. Don't take my fucking eye off like Ben did. So gross, man. My shit's blown up. I haven't done these Wenin style warm-ups in a while. So one bit of advice I would give you, if anyone does decide to do the Wenin style warm-ups after watching my stuff, or watching Matt Wenin stuff, obviously, is when you first start doing them, or if you haven't done them for a while, you don't have to do 4x20. Like, start off with 3 rounds of 10, or like I've done there, just work up to a bit that makes sense. Like, it's probably a little bit too hard for a warm-up that, but I can afford it to be because I'm not doing a massive training session today. So back into the face balls, back into them. I'll call it there. But I'll build up to it, you know, like set your stall out, like you know that, yeah, maybe you've done 3 10s and you want to do 4 20s. Just build up to it. 3 10s becomes 3 12s. 3 12s becomes 3 15s. 3 15s becomes 4 15s. And then all of a sudden you're 4 20s. And you do get to a point, believe me, you do get to a point where you find it really easy. Just feels like a good warm-up and a bit of a pump. Gets you nice and sweaty before you train. Mate, I'm going to be so pumped. People will be like, it's Ben on gear. So I have strict axle press with a pause during the eccentric. Come on in, welcome. It makes it more authentic. It makes it look like there's actually people in my gym and it's not just me.
I also don't look like I'm wearing anything.
I get more light.
Yeah, I take that as a compliment.
It's a good compliment, of course it is.
I walked past Cam and said he's paid us to be here.
Yeah, pulls on the eccentric, so new one for me. 3 sets of 10 RPE 6, which I'll undershoot because of my elbow. Go a bit heavier than that. You got to pump it up. Can't do much about it. No, you've told me. I only get angry about anything to do with this gym when people don't tell me. Do you know who broke the toilet handle?
I literally went into the toilet and it was sat on top of the toilet. I was like, I came back out, I was like, what? Why do so many people break it? Flush.
I think they're just like, they're either trying to fucking flush a canal boat or they're panic flushing because someone they fancy's in the gym. She's smiling.
Have you done it? Yeah.
Hey!
I thought you were saying, I thought she was smiling because she was penetrating. I did.
She's smiling because she loves it. She's the worst one for it. No. Right, I'm going to do a set. It's comfy as well. Yeah, do another one. spot on. That's sick, mate. Well done. Got to pause. That's terrible. I fucking soft pausing, lost count. I don't know where my brain was going then. That was bad. Just going through the motions. Nothing crazy. 60 kilo or just under on the bar. Nothing wild, bruv. All right, so it's meant to be set 3, but my left bicep is becoming more and more pissed off with just being pinched in here. Like even just holding my arm there is not great. So I'm going to stop the shoulder press. I'm going to do low dumbbell press next. I'm not going to do that either because that creates the same pinch. I'm going to see if I can get away with tricep pushdowns. From memory, whenever my biceps have been bad, tricep pushdowns are okay. So I'm going to give those a go. If not, I've got some stretching, some windmills to do, and then some bicep curls, which I will do more so for the stretch and just stretch out my pecs and stretch out my shoulders. That's all I can do. I've got to be really, really smart. Like I want a really, really good run at this next prep, and that won't work if I'm all fucking banged up and chewed up because I'm like, oh, I've got to stick to the program and you're a pussy if you cut it short, and be fucking logical. There is a time to absolutely send it, and that time is not now. All right, let's see how we get on with this. We've got 20, 15, 12 to do, no, 20, 15, 10 to do on this. It says heavy for the reps, but I will be going light just to see if my arms will play ball, but they should. Okay, we can train this. Let's go. Next comp, Boston Strongest. So I did this competition last year, those of you that have followed me. What's really cool about this comp that I like, that I think a lot of people don't like, because it's the 3rd year they've done this, where the events are pretty much identical to the year before, and the weights are exactly the same as well, which I know a lot of people probably don't like. I really like it, because now I've got, it's rare that we get this in strongman. I've got an accurate marker of data from a competition, one comp to another, where it's like measurable progress, because the deadlift, car deadlift, 310 kilos will be exactly the same as last year. There'll be a log which will be exactly the same as last year. Sandbag tossing is going to be heavier, hopefully, so that's not the same, but there's a performance PB that I want there in terms of consistency. The keg carry isn't in this comp this year. It's neither here nor there. That was a disaster for me last year, but I just made that up with what I did at Haynes, so I'm not overly worried about the kegs at Boston's. And then Atlas stones, which it's the same set of stones, the same weights, the same plinths. I'm just looking to PB a time. So it's the closest thing to like what the lads at Giants Live get, where, you know, if they've got the Giants Live stones, if they've got the heavy set, they know it goes up to 200 and it starts at 170 and goes down. If they've got the light set, they know it goes up to 180, and I think the heights are the same, I can't remember. But there's an element of consistency there, so they have like measurable data for progress. I'm fucking all about that, aren't I? So I'm really, really excited to see what I can do in comparison to last year. And that will also allow me to continue to push hard for Hampshires, which is going to be the big one. That's the one where I want to be like everything as bang on as I can get it. Mindset, body, strength, everything in line, and really look to bring my best version of me to date. So that's the goal. Obviously there's a lot of outliers and variables that can get in the way, but I'll bring you along the journey and we'll see it all together. Hopefully this YouTube's going to start to get really up to date soon as well. For those of you that are aware, or for those of you that aren't aware, my wife does all the editing. We have a young son. When he comes off school for half term, she doesn't do any editing, or doesn't do much editing, or as much as normal. So there's like, we get this like little backlog, and then she has to play catch up. She's also quite busy with other media work as well. So there's a little bit of a delay, but we're gonna work hard to get caught up as fast as possible. And then once we're caught up, we should get these out every week, all being well. So it won't feel like too much of a delay. Right, 15 on here. 60 for tricep pushdowns on here before, so we'll build up to that. Not today though. Don't you knock my camera over, mate. Don't you knock my camera over, boy. You'll regret it.
Well, I nearly walked straight through your camera and I threw the pass.
Appreciate you.
Walk round here.
One thing I am really excited for, working with Ben, and these things always feel a million miles away when you're in pain, but I'm very, very excited to really progress my accessories. Like, I really want to get back to doing some fucking mad shit on my accessories, because I just know how fucking strong it gets me with everything else I do, especially in strongman, you know. Just because you have to be so diverse and so strong in every different plane of motion, every different functionality. You need to be fucking gnarly strong everywhere. And I also really enjoy doing that, so that's quite good, isn't it? Right, 40 kilos on this. Hopefully 10. Probably a little bit much. If any of you think that my range of motion is a little bit short as well and I could come up to here, I'm just being cautious. Bitches. I'm gonna have a stretch, see if I can catch a bit of instant relief. Let's get some bio-freeze on this. It basically almost goes into like a spasm and it really fucking aches and it feels like let me move that round. It feels like you've really, really fucking hurt it. And you haven't, it's just pissed off. And all you've got to do really is let it know it's okay. If any of you suffer with anything like this, tendonitis, always ice over heat. Don't aggravate it with heat. Although sometimes warmth can add like instant relief, it doesn't really help in the long run. And if there's anywhere around the tendon that's gone into spasm, like I feel like my bicep, front delt and forearm do with this, heat just irritates them, aggravates the muscle like fuck. You've got to calm it all down so it can start to heal. But then blood flow, which is what people use heat for, will help in the long run with the healing process. But you've got to get a portion of the angriness down, if you like, first. And then you can introduce a little bit of blood flow and some movement, and then start to use isometrics holds to build strength in the tendon, which is how you're going to get it better in the long run. So yeah, that's helped. A lot of instant relief. The thing you have to bear in mind with biceps, for those of you that are interested, is your bicep tendon obviously attaches at your forearm and runs all the way up into your front delt. If your pectoral's tight, it pulls your front delt round, that internal rotation you've probably heard about. That irritates the delt, which inflames the bicep tendon, and you get referred pain here. But it's because your pec's a problem, which is definitely part of the reason why I struggle with it at times. I trained that bench press with Josh and I was sore for about 4 days afterwards, and then went and did a truck pulled through the bicep, and here we are. So not injured, just a little bit of a tendonitis niggle, same as what I have in my knees. You just have to be attentive with it and then it goes away. You have to be really attentive with it. You can't just be like, oh, it feels better, ignore it, and then go back to normal training, so it'll just flare straight back up again. Right, I have some stuff to do. I can't think what it's called now. Got this fucking dumbbell windmill to do. Shit, got what leg on what side? I'll see if I can figure it out. That side. Because he put his fucking elbow on the floor. Why do these people put their elbow on the floor? My delt's too pumped for this. Holy shit. Can't get to the fucking floor. I'm doing this well wrong. Or I'm just shit. A little fucking look, shall we? Right, I had the fucking dumbbell on the wrong side, didn't I? Got me doing all this weird stuff. Like that, and then touches the floor, which I can do it on that side. How many fucking reps am I supposed to do? 4, fuck. Say 3 sets of 6 each side. RPE 8, you'll be fucking lucky. Let me give you an 11, man. Fuck off. My toes keep cramping. Not drank enough water, clearly. Fuck off. Trapping it too low, George. You're trapping it on your belly button down here. I need it up here. Close to your titties, the better. So it just needs to be really high on here. No, I didn't say that. That's vulgar. The fucking guy on the video advanced sits, put his elbow on the floor. How the fuck are you getting there, mate? Like, how high does my knee have to be? That's stupid. Last set of these fucking windmills. I swear a windmill's meant to be one of these, but apparently not. Does anyone remember that video? I want to see some fucking windmilling. If you got some keys, put them in your hand and make them count. That was a video from the Sony Ericsson days, which you young'uns on here won't know what the fuck I'm on about. A surprisingly tough session, really. Not hard in terms of the work, just new movements, which you gotta love them for what they are. So all good there. I was gonna train the biceps, but even just doing that with this, it's grumpy. So I'm gonna bio-freeze it and leave it, stretch it and keep it rested. I might even cancel my MMA session for next week to try and give it 10 days rest from now if I can, because it's the only way I've got any hope of doing anything decent in the coming weeks. So yeah, that is what it is. It will heal up pretty quick. I know it will. I've had it before. Just got to look after it. Yeah, exciting stuff in the pipeline, guys. I'm doing a lot of cool shit that makes me really happy, and my feet have never felt more on the ground. Obviously, there's that high off the back of a successful comp, but that comp was me with the right mindset and not enough strength, not my best. So what happens when I bring the strongest version of me, the fittest version of me, the biggest version of me, because we're going to push up to 150 kilos, and the right mindset. Should be a difficult athlete to beat. That's the fucking goal, isn't it? So yeah, exciting stuff, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed the vlog. I'm going to keep rolling them out. Another session on Saturday. I'll chat some shit with you then. Like I said, sorry about the delay. There's not a lot we can do about it. You know, you're probably thinking, oh, just edit the fucking vlogs yourself, Ben. It's very difficult when you have all of the responsibilities that I do and how busy I am coaching alongside running the gym. And then we have a little baby boy between us. Well, I say baby boy, he's fucking 6 next month. So, madness. The month after, 6th of July. Anyway, without further ado, guys, peace, love and cake.